can't wait for these clashes this afternoon. Who will prevail? We will find out very soon here, and it starts right now. PNG 2017, Fiji 2022. Both teams have won the gold on their home floor. In the third FIBA Melanesian Cup, they meet on neutral territory. Who will edge ahead? We are about to find out. It is the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025 women's final between PNG and Fiji. Our gold medal match here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara in the Solomon Islands. This is Tristan TP Prentice here, delighted to be with you here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara. Joining me this afternoon to take us through this women's final is none other than Emma Kamazi, who's been with me all week, and we are here at the final today, Emma.
Well, what a great week, and it's the grand final of the FIBA Melanesian Cup here at the Friendship Hall. Hello, all kita, Bulavinaka, and, well, the moment we all been waiting for two powerhouse teams are ready to battle it out for gold, pride, and glory. Expect nothing less than intensity, passion, and top-tier basketball action right here tonight.
As we will have the teams for you shortly here. And here's the team list for PNG, of course, Emma.
Well, Team PNG, well, the ones that are going to look out for today is Dubana Naba, Nomalisa there, and also it's Jemina James, with also Jackie Asiba, not forgetting Nadia Samson, and also Betty, the captain. Well, also the Betty also leading on with 10 points. That's her average.
Fantastic to hear there, and let's have a look at Fiji and a couple of key players to watch out for today. Estelle Kainamole has been fantastic all week, the number 11, and then Senekau Telataki has been a rising star this week at 18 years of age, and then I reckon one player to watch out for today, Elena Tuisue, the captain of this team. A big performance, I think, coming from her today, Emma, could be helpful for Fiji. We'll be back soon with more action here in the women's final here in the Melanesian Cup 2025. It's the final day here of action.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
We're going to have the team announcements here from the MC. As we see the teams coming out on the floor for the final.
Jersey number 4, Betsy Hong. Jersey number 6, Jemina James. Jersey number 7, Lynette Tongia. Jersey number 9, Jackie Asiba. Number 10, Mata Buri. 13, Nadika Sampson. Number 14, Betty Agula. Number 16, Raivina Marape. And number 18, Anna Halua. Coach for the national team for Papua New Guinea is Mr. Michael Henry, PNG, and Adrian James Wicks of PNG. Now to the national team for Fiji, wearing jersey number 1, Ro Wangaraiwa. Number 2, Emilia Wood. Number 3, Balu Marawa. Jersey number 4, Bana Libritz. Jersey number 7, Senikao Talaitaki. Jersey number 8, Asina Naku Tonga. Jersey number 9, Makefa Savu. Number 10, Ronandi Kroy. Jersey number 11, Estelle Kainimoli. Jersey number 13, Lise Ravai. Jersey number 14, Isabella Peterson. And number 46 for Fiji, Matila Vokia. Coach for the national team for Fiji, Salwa Koroi. May I now ask everyone to be upstanding for our anthems for Fiji. May I ask the players to exchange gifts? The officials for the game today in this grand final between Papua New Guinea and Fiji, we have Taylor Falk of Australia, supported by Madison Crowley Long of Australia and Alex McEwen. Round of applause for our officials.
Well, here we are back at the Friendship Hall for this FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup final. As we see the match officials for today, it's Taylor Foker, Madison Crowley Long and Alex McEwen from Australia. Crew chief will be Taylor Foker for this game. And they are ready to go today. All right, Emma, let's dive into this one. There's plenty to talk about. Keys to the game today for either side. And I have to say, the free throws are going to be a big part of today's game, Emma. PNG are 55% of the free throw line this week in the tournament, and Fiji are 41%. And we know that free throws were the thing that cost them victory last time against PNG.
Well, you're right about that. And also, well, talking about PNG, they also have the rising star there for their team, the 17-year-old Line Tongia, who's also with 11 points in her past games during this game.
Definitely one of our players to watch today, Lynette Tongia, like you said. Number 8 in rebounds in the tournament and number 3 for efficiency when it comes to things for her. Another thing to watch out for today is shadows in the night. Well, shadows in the afternoon, obviously, when it comes to this game. And PNG leading in steals, 21.3 steals per game to Fiji's 18.3. So Fiji are going to have to be very careful with the ball in hand this afternoon, Emma, in this final.
You're right. And also, well, for Fiji, they have the rising star for them, Senikau Taleitaki, with also stays leading with 7 points as well, and 5 rebounds, and also 2.5 assists.
She's actually one of my players to watch this afternoon, Senikau Talataki, number 2 in steals. 20 points against Vanuatu is her top scorer for this week. Other key players to watch for, I think it comes down to the battle between Betty Wong and Estelle Kainamoli. Kainamoli, number 2 in points, number 1 in rebounds, and number 4 in assists this week for Estelle Kainamoli, of course, when it comes to that sort of thing. Emma?
Well, you're right about that. These two teams, and it's also history for them.
As here comes the starting 5 for Fiji today. Tuisue, Moana Liebrix. We've got Renate Koroi, Estelle Kainamoli, and we've got Levi, Lide Rabai there as well for Fiji. And for Papua New Guinea here.
Well, for Papua New Guinea, we have Do Bunaba there, and also Wongbi, Asiba, and also Mori, and the team captain is Angula.
Angelo is actually one of the players I had on my list to watch today. Look, she's number 2 in rebounds and number 2 in assists this tournament, Emma, but points haven't come for her easy. But there was one game in particular I saw her starting to step up. I've got a feeling that in a big final, this is where she comes to perform. And we know the Stars like to come out and play on the big occasion.
Yeah, they're going to look out for that one, Tris.
And you're right about that. And if you're looking at a player for Fiji to fire up and to get going, top scorer of 9 points for this tournament for the captain, Elena Tuisue, number 4 in rebounds. I've got a feeling that Elena Tuisue will be an important player today for Fiji Women's. She is a Toka Manawa Queens player in the New Zealand Tui League, Rapid League, of course. I've got a feeling that today is the day that we're going to see the absolute best from the captain, and she needs to help support Estelle Kainamoli and Senikau Talataki as the voices of the PNG fans that are here. They're ready to go.
Well, Tris, this team, it's like history repeated for them. They met in 2017, falling short, and defeated PNG with gold medal back in 2022 FIBA Cup. So let's see what will happen for today's final.
You're right about that. Moana Liebrich in the tip with Jackie Asiba. And the crowd's just starting to roll in now here. The gold medal match. 1 gold apiece in 2 cups. The 3rd edition of the Melanesian Cup will be decided this afternoon. As we pause here, the tension is high. Performances have been big this week from quite a few players in both these teams. PNG escaping with an overtime victory against New Caledonia earlier in the week. Fiji ruining their game against PNG last time, but a chance to make up for it today when it counts, when there's a medal on the line. Both these teams, of course, will qualify automatically for the Pacific Games in Tahiti in, I believe it's 2027, Emma, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's right. This is one of the important one as well for these two teams to represent the country in the 2027.
And we're ready to go here. It will come down to potentially a couple of key factors, as we've mentioned just before, the free throws, the ability to stay composed under pressure in a big final. It's going to be important. And we're ready to go as Taylor Foker has the ball in hand. And the final is underway here. And it's kind of Morley straight away here to Ravai. Ravai can't get the opening basket. Great opportunity there for Ravai early, Emma.
Well, you're right about that, Tris. You can see that more. There's an opportunity there for her with that positioning. Well, couldn't.
PNG with ball in hand. Wong looking around for an option, goes up. Didn't realise that she had more time on the shot clock. Lee there, Rabai. Coming down here is kind of Mole. Not able to get it. Ungolo will come down with it. Atmosphere's gone up straight away, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, plenty of supporters here now.
It feels like a final now. It was a slow burn before the start of play. 3:30 in the afternoon here, local. Makamuri puts the shot up. And they all stopped there. Forgot that the shot clock was going to reset. PNG taking advantage of it. Angula inside, looking for Morty. What a pass there from Angula. And rolls out of bounds. PNG will get possession on the baseline here. Describing me the crowd atmosphere in here, Emma. It's electric in here, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. You can see, you can hear that, and also you can see them. The supporters is here now, and also, well, the tension for this first start off for these two teams. It's quite a start. Kind of
Mole off target. Feed from Angula to Mori gets the opening basket for PNG. So Mori with the opening basket of this final. And once again, the veteran is doing the work.
You're right about that. What an opening tip-off.
Foul drawn here by Tuisue. Exactly the kind of play that she wanted to go to early. We talked about it, Emma. The opportunities for Tuisue just feel like that she's got a potential mismatch in her position on the floor here. Karoi with it now. Out to Kainamole. Karoi. Back here to Tuisue. Oh, lost the ball, and she did, Jackie Asiba. It was a travel, or double dribble, I should say.
What a great steal that she just did.
And we talked about it in the opener, 21.3 steals per game, PNG. That's a lot of steals.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of lollies in a lolly bowl. We've talked about all week. Possession back here to PNG. Plenty of work to do early. Here for Wong. Short. Big job by Tuisue, or I think he's gone to Wong, and I don't mind that. The length of her will deter Wong from shooting those shots. Kainamole. Here to Tuisue. Double by a couple, and draws the foul from Dorbanuba. Always the case in a final, Emma. It's whichever team settles quickly first that generally gets the advantage in the opening term, as we know.
Well, you know, it's the final, so the presser and the presser is on for this final. And it's a 5-second violation.
It is, and that's pressure. When you give up a 5-second violation from the sideline, that's pressure in a nutshell. As Angula for three, contesting for it there, Koroi. Gets it back there, Desbernati. Now looks for an option. Rabai, the body of Wong all over her. Kainamole. There we go. First points for Fiji, no surprise there. Still Kainamole. And it's a three. Mori now drives. Back to Angula. One way or the other with the dribble. Oh, picked a pocket there. Did Kainamole. Now Rabai. Running in transition. Feeds it. Into the rim. Can't get it. Asiba hit the open pass there to Mori. And Mori draws the foul there from Tuisue. Michael Morty will head to the free throw line there, Emma.
Well, it's a block foul there. And then you know what, Tris?
So 2 shots to come here for Marka Morty, who went down in one of the earlier games this weekend. I thought that she might be out for the remainder of the tournament at one point there, but looks like she's risen right back.
Yes, she's definitely.
Sampson loses that one out of bounds. Nadika Sampson will be one to keep a sneaky look on, I reckon, here, Emma. She's had some good games this week, Nadika.
Well, both teams have fought hard all throughout the week, and now it's time to leave everything on the court. You see that?
Guess who again? Kainamole. She'll be right up there, I reckon, for most valuable player this week in the tournament, Kainamole. There's quite a few options to choose from, as there's going to be trouble here against PNG. So the ball back here to Fiji in the black and white. And of course, PNG in the yellow and the red.
Well, as you mentioned, Kainamole, she's already with 14 points and also 10 rebounds there. She did great in this stat.
Oh, blocked away there by Siba. As the ball will fly loose. Possession back here to Fiji, who are meeting the intensity of PNG early in the first 5 minutes of this contest. Karoy now. Now here to Kainamole again. And came up a little bit long. She's being very aggressive. Moana Liebert come down with it. Flick across here to Kainamole, now to Rabai. And we've got a shot clock violation here. Very tight opening first 5 minutes here, Emma.
You're right about that. Well, what a early momentum, fast tempo for these two teams, and Fiji's already led with 5 points.
Sampson now dribbles it over halfway. Warner here for, is that for a Siba? Siba for 3. Rims in and out. Moana comes down with it. Here to Ravai, good screen there from Tuisue. Kainamole, oh, missed a target on the other side in Karoy. And that one will go out of bounds. So we'll keep our eye on that turnover count as well for Fiji. Got to keep looking after the basketball. Inside Angula, nice feed to Siba, that was clever from Angula.
Well, Tris, what a great starter for this Fiji. As you can see, they lead on now with 5 points there. PNG is 3. Let's see what Siba can do with this one.
Siba makes the first free throw.
Yeah. Well, she's already with 7 points, and also she has the 8.8 rebounds there.
Really good combination of having 7.8 rebounds as an average over the tournament. Just a really handy player, Jackie Siba.
Right, and she's also one of the youngest players, well, for PNG.
So the player of the future in that center position.
Yeah, you're right.
Sampson flicks it up looking for a Siba. Lost the foul. That will be here on Kainamole. So Kainamole will pick up her first personal of the afternoon. At the line, Jackie Siba again. Siba plays for the Chariots in PNG, as we've got a timeout here.
Well, it's a timeout for this first quarter and early start. But they setting the tone now. Fiji setting the tone.
And you're right about that. So, including this week's result, the last 5, it's 3-2 in favour of PNG in their meetings since the 2017 Melanesian Cup. If we go back to Fiji's win in 2022, the thing that set it up for them was a 39-18 first half. They really stopped PNG being able to score. They've kept them to 4 points so far in 5 minutes. That's pretty good defence. It was led by Fiji's onslaught in that first half of the women's was led by, of course, Latava Whippy and Millie Koyamoyavure, of course. In that game as well, though, Normalisa Dorbanaba actually scored 14 points for PNG, so she's got good form in finals, Dorbanaba. And then Betty Ungula had 5 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 steals in that game as well. So they were the 2 players that were key, getting PNG back in the second half, but they just left so much for themselves to do in the second half of that 22 grand final.
Well, Asiba again with the free throw.
And so far, PNG making their free throws, which is so important, as we know. It's kind of Mole now here to Moana Liebert. Back out here to Koroi. Back to kind of Mole. Now to Rabai. Shoots the 3, can't get it. Sideline ball here to Fiji. Pressure's been good from Fiji so far. They've really brought the appropriate intensity to this final so far, Emma. Well, that pass was off to win. Now to Tongia, who's in the game. So we know she's been good this week. A lot of these younger players, this will be a different intensity. They won't be used to it. Let's see how quickly they adjust here, Emma. Kind of Morley. Shot clock to 10. Here to Koroi. Koroi driving through. Tipped there by almost Moana there to Isue. That's a good pass to Sampson on the finish. Got it. How good was that pass there for PNG?
Well, what a great pass there. You can see Therese, and then, well, she just laid that and finished it good for PNG.
6-0 run at the moment to PNG. Answer needed by Fiji. Koroi out here, kind of Morley. They close down her 3 ball. Trying to find Rabai for 3 again. And she's off target. Angula coming the other way. Driving through, nice pass there. Kalua stepped around. Did she bank it? No. Kind of Morley comes down with the rebound. Koroi. Now gets it back to kind of Morley. Now to Koroi, back to Liebrecht. Pass was just slightly off target. Puts Rabai under pressure. Feeds it here to Moana. Out wide here, Koroi. Sent away there by Ungua. Good pressure there from PNG, Emma.
What a pressure, yeah, you can see that. They try to controlling the ball, positioning themselves right.
And just short there from Betty. Ungula. Substitutions here as Isabel Peterson comes into the game for Fiji, as well as Matilda Baudet. They did play in 2022 in that last meeting. I think off the top of my head, she had 6 or 8 points in that game too.
Well,
it was 6 actually.
Isabella is also one of the youngest one as well, 17 years old, with 8 points already.
She's also top 3 for 3-point percentage this tournament, and she showed it the other day. She's got the ability to hit the 3 ball, Peterson. There's an out-of-bounds ball here, and PNG coming back the other way. James now, over the top here to Kuiba. Back to James, that's tough. Oh, what a finish! Oh, a little bit like a namesake there off the window there, Emma.
Well, you're right about that.
Tuisue takes it now. They find Peterson open for three, and that's what she's good at. That's what she does.
Wow.
Rains it down. from
Excellent
outside.
work.
It had a rainbow on it when it came down. Now Ham going to work, and Ham scores. Muham.
Muham with that a beautiful layup that she just did. Let's see if Fiji can double up the digit for the team Fiji.
That's what they're trying to do. Good hands there from Peterson. PNG bearing down on her. Now open there once again was kind of Mole. He's taken a few threes early. Kroy back here to Peterson. Peterson draws the foul. Did well there against Nadika Sampson. Protected the ball nicely there with the right hand there, Emma.
Well, must be careful from the back, the stealing. Watch out for the behind stealing as well, Tris.
So time out here to Fiji. Entering the game will be soon Ro Waga Erawai. And plenty for Fiji to think about, but one thing they'll be pleased about so far is they're in this contest early. PNG haven't blown them away in the opening few minutes of this game. We've still got 2:13 to go here. And just having a look at some key numbers already in this game, Emma. The 3-point percentage for PNG not there. Fiji's hit just the 1 in this game, or the 2 in this game so far, obviously. It's kind of Morley and Peterson that have hit the 3s. No advantage has been taken by either side, although the 4 of the PNG 12 points have come from fast breaks so far. So, as we know, as soon as they get the rebound, they like to turn, they like to run, Emma. That's what they like to do. Be Koroi on the sideline here. Now to Wonga Erawai. Back to Koroi. Back to Peterson again. They try to set her up. Good rebound there by Wonga Erawai. Now James running. Oh, and finishes too. Jemima James.
What a clean finish there, Tris.
Peterson surrounded by players. Here's Tuisue. Hasn't been able to get loose so far. Peterson not afraid to shoot it. Guess he's got the O board almost. Ham now. Out the back door goes James. James now floats it up and she's scored again. She's having quarterfinals so far. There's Jemima James and beats the buzzer too. So that'll bring us to quarter time. 16-8 here in the opening quarter, Emma.
Well, what a great start for these two teams. PNG already led on with 16.
Well, what a great start in this contest for PNG. They've reeled off a 12-3 run over the last 5 minutes of that quarter. And like we're saying at the moment, offense has been a struggle for Fiji with just the 8 points in that opening term. More needed from some of the other players on this roster here. But PNG at the moment, they're on top at the moment, Emma.
Yeah, you can see that Sheba's already with 3 points. Sheba's leading the team now, and also with the 3 rebounds there. Fiji also coming up strong as well too for Kaina Moli with at 5 points. She did, and also just 1 rebound there. Let's see what she will do again. And also the 3 points from Peterson.
So Jemima James, of course, with the 6 points in that opening term. Seba's got a couple as well. Michael Moody with the 3 so far.
Well, Tris, this year Fiji team, well, bringing more high school and more development teams with them. You can see that more of them players there, very young and very talented as well.
You're certainly right that Fiji kick things off here in the second term, needing some answers. Trying to make it work there. And the team in black and white. James again, some of the younger players out there on the floor at the moment for PNG. Doing a good job. Tongia, who's been good this week. The final is a different show to be a part of, though. Roy with it again. Back here to Peterson. Into Tuisue. Can Tuisue get going? She just can't get out of trouble there, and looks like it's going to be a jump ball here, Emma.
Substitute for PNG.
Trying to return the favour. PNG back the other way through Angula, who's got the mismatch. Nice pass there to Tongia. She wasn't quite ready for it. Liebrecht comes down with it. Koroi. What option has she got in front of her? It's Moana Liebrecht going to work. Great pass there to Tuisue. Has got Moana available if she wants her and can't finish it there. Liebrecht. Angula driving one way or the other. Good screen there from Ham. Got rid of Peterson. They throw it backwards, but I think they ran out of room on the baseline. Possession here to Fiji, by the looks of things. It's kind of Morley comes back in for Peterson. Interesting, yet to see Senekal Talataki in this game. I wonder how long it'll be before we see her. Not at this stage. Koroi. Hito Wanga Erawai. Got rid of her opponent well. Tuisue, there's an open look. And comes up to the right, crashing the boards there, kind of Morley. Foul will be on Betty Angula there, just in a legal guarding position, Emma. On that rebound.
Well, you're right about that. It's too close and intense there, you can see.
His feet inside there. Nice work for there. Matilda for there. In the right place at the right time, once again. Big target inside for Fiji, no doubt. It's kind of Morley, tries to get past Tongia, draws her hand and draws the foul. And still kind of Morley will walk to the other end as... Got some substitutions here, Emma.
Yeah, we have substitute again for PNG. Betty Wong and Asiba coming in.
There's Koroi. Back out here looking for Estelle Kona Morley. That's a nice rebound, and Moana Liebrecht is there. A basket for her, much needed.
She's in the right position. It's, what a finish.
As there's the three attempt there from James. I wonder if they can find Moana again. Koroi. Over the top here to Kona Morley. Kona Morley drives. Wanga Erawai is in the right place at the right time. And we'll go to the free throw line here. Wanga Erawai. So free throws to come here for Ro.
Well, Ro there with 18 years of age, 5.5 already with 7.3 rebounds there.
14 and 15 against Vanuatu a couple of days ago, actually. A big amount of rebounds. Here's Bavair. And draws the foul. There's Bavair. Combination of Bavair and Wonga Erawai. It's going to be tricky for PNG to deal with, I reckon. Just different look from Coach Salua Koroi's team, as we've got a timeout here going the way, I believe, of PNG. They have a chance to talk about it, and you see straight away, this is what PNG do. They actually talk to each other before they go in and talk to the coaches. They are really connected in that way. 16 to 12 here. So it's evened up significantly from quarter time after a little bit of a run from PNG, because it's been the last 4 points without reply from Fiji currently as it stands, Emma.
Yeah, you're right, Therese. In this second half, second quarter, you can see that Fiji with 4 points. They're trying to lead up. The pressure is heating up here, so Fiji is trying to, picking up the tone of this game again.
And you can see there Fiji just starting to get those points down for PNG, of course. So Fiji with momentum currently as it stands. The switch of the three bigs out there at the moment. They've got Moana and they've got Matilda, and they've also got Oro out there.
Koroi is the daughter of the head coach, Saula Koroi.
That's right. She's been great this week, Renati Koroi, in what she's done.
You're right
Meanwhile,
about that.
But there, at the free throw line, cannot make it. Rebounded here by Asiba. James now back to Asiba. Now to Wong. Wong hasn't yet hit the scoreboard, but we know how quickly she can get it going. She again will be another player that will feature, I reckon, amongst the awards this week, as kind of Morley steals in transition. Can she finish? No. Good pressure there from PNG back the other way. They hustled back hard. Those little opportunities, they might be brewed later on in the game, Emma. And as Wong pulls the trigger, rebound to kind of Morley. She's already got a few. Back the other way comes kind of Morley again. Trying to get through. Wonga Elawai, stayed with it. Well, how about that from Rule? She found a way.
Well, what a great finish there. Therese leading on with 14 for Fiji.
6-0 run at the moment in Fiji. Momentum all with them.
Yeah.
And a couple of loose passes here from PNG, unusual. Ungolo trying to feed there to Normalisa Dorbanaba. They're on the same page there. Just the pass slightly off target. As Moana Liebrix comes out and into the game comes again Tuisue, and Tuisue, look at the energy. And she hustles for the ball. It'll be a shot clock violation here, so possession will go the way of Fiji. They're on top at the moment, Emma. Still kind of Morley. Rabai now into Bobert, try guarding her the best that you can, and it was a good job by Wong to force the jump ball there, Emma.
Well, Betty Wong just tried to tap it out, but not a chance.
It's kind of Morley. Back here to Tuisue. Rabai. Short. Tuisue. And good finish there. And that is a much-needed basket for the captain of this team. A player that needs to step up today. She knows it already too, Emma.
She knows it, she knows it.
the one player you could see from the pedigree coming in. He's back the other way comes Fiji, and here is number 2 there in Amelia Wood. Who had some nice points the other day. Amelia Wood. 16 apiece here. It's been all Fiji in this second term.
Well, they go square now. Square for these two teams. Let's see.
Can't get that one. They all fight for it. It bounces around like a pinball in there. No one can get it back. Asiba. Pass was effective. Dorbanaba. Kalua. Now to Angula. What will Angula do? Oh, nice fake there. Great pass to Kalua. And Kalua just a little strong. And stolen off illegally was by Lee there, Rabai. I think it was. In fact, the foul is on the there, from what I can see from the hand signals of Maddie Crowley Long. Our referee, along with Alex McEwen and crew chief Taylor Foker today. All from Australia. All refereed in the WNBL, the NBL, and also the NBL 1 North competition. Possession back here to Fiji. What do you make of Fiji's pressure at the moment, Emma? Back here for Rabai. Out to Sabu. Back to Kainamole. Back here to Sabu. Rabai. Out wide here. Short there from Wood. Angula comes down with it. Options ahead of her if she wants it. Goes behind the back. Tricky dribbling. Still got control. Somehow found Kalua on all on her own. Got it there to Dorbanaba. Tipped out of bounds there by Kainamole. Emma, what do you make of the pressure out here at the moment?
Well, you can see Angula with that dribble, and the, what should we call that? It's a bit like styling.
It's its own style, isn't it? I call it Betty Brilliance. Especially when it comes off and it's effective. As we've seen this week, as Sampson tries to drive through and she took a travel. The Fiji fans are up and running in the stands at the moment.
Well, you're right about that. You can see a build-up here now in the crowds.
Here comes Kroy. Back the other way, now to Kainamole. Got Kroy available again. Back here to Kainamole for another open three. That one long. Stolen back here by Sabu. Tuisue, can she step her way through? And did brilliantly, captain. Excellent work there. From Bulu, Marawa, Elena, Tuisue. Substitution here now. Wood out of the game. Quick one, and here we go. Talataki's in the game for the first time today. I think she's ready for this, Talataki. Tuisue's at the free throw line at the moment. Makes the free throw. And Fiji are in front for the first time since the opening minutes.
Well,
when Kainamole splashed that opening three for this game. There's no score in this quarter to PNG. They've been held scoreless for close to 7 minutes in this second term, Emma.
Well, you can see the tight, contested, and very competent between these two, especially PNG. And the second quarter, he's trying his best to at least score points. But trying the opportunity.
Sabu wrestling for that ball, and timeout, I think, going the way of Fiji, and referees just making PNG aware that there's timeout. Have a look at that. I reckon PNG asking if possibly that maybe there might have been a travel there because she was rolling around on her back with the ball in hand. That's what we could see so far, Emma. PNG have got a bit of work to do at the moment, as we can see. No score in this quarter.
Yes, Fiji is already with 9 points in the second quarter.
You're right about that. As we pause here, Emma. Fantastic week of basketball, hasn't it been? Great to see the competition really lift, and we saw, you know, some firsts this week as well. So we've seen some great things from the Solomon Islands women as well.
Yep.
In the way that they played, and they were very competitive in a lot of games. And I think Vanuatu found a way to play in the future with that lineup. If they get a few of those players back in the future,
Yes.
I see them being really competitive in quite a few years' time. And then for New Caledonia, they've been great to watch this week as well. I've also had a chance to practice my French this week a lot.
Yeah, you did good with your friends.
Ah, merci, beaucoup.
But well, the 5 countries, they did very well in this week.
Sabu at the free throw line. Started this tournament really well, Sabu. Had a very good opening game for Fiji against the Solomon Islands. Yeah, the 12 points, I reckon, off the top of my head. It's going to be Markamuri with possession. PNG find a score. Tongia looking for an option. Nothing presenting. Goes to James, who was the instigator of the offense in the first quarter. Here for Marape. Back here to Muri. Into Angulua. And great play there from Estelle Kanamole. Happy with her work, as you can see. She's really brought the energy.
She is.
She's lifted to this intensity, has Estelle Kanamole. She settled very early. Looking on the drive, right-hand drive. Koroi trying to get around a couple. Fight for it there, does Angula. Managed to get around a couple, goes right down Main Street and feeds it looking for Markamori. And jump ball here between James and Kanamole. He seems to be following the ball everywhere at the moment. This is Estelle.
Well, what a jump ball there, you can see. I thought it was wrestling at first.
Tongia again. Almost off her foot. Moape. Here's Tongia for 2. Short corner. Hasn't been able to get going with her shots. And 2 shots here. Foul's going to be on Estelle Kanamole. I reckon that'll be foul number 2 on her. Personal foul. Yes, it will be. Shots here for Marape to the free throw line. Ravima Marape hasn't played a huge amount of minutes this week. Just the 10 minutes on average in this game, in this tournament this week, Emma, for Marape. And she gets the points on the free throw line. It's Marape. Roll out of bounds to PNG, we'll get it. Well, that point, it's taken them nearly 7.5 minutes to score in this term. PNG. The score's a level again, 17 apiece here, Emma. Morley driving through a couple. Also foul from Tongia.
Well, it's going to be 1 shot and also a free throw there. And also threes. You can see that they all square for the points now.
First one good for Kanamole. So PNG over the limit in terms of fouls. So they'll go to the free throw line for the remaining 2:18 on every blocking foul. I'm sure there's a lot of people tuning in today that may have not watched much of this tournament this week. It is the weekend around the place in the world, isn't it? And of course, you can be watching on the FIBA YouTube channel, broadcasting globally. Talataki, can she drive on her right? They cut it down straight away there, Asiba. They knew that was one of her strengths. Sabu. There's a hand in there, and shots to come here for Fiji again. Of course, lots of people watching on TTV Solomon Broadcasting, their TTV Plus app on Android and iOS. And of course on Pacifica TV. We enjoyed watching the games after play each day. We've heard you, we've heard Cecilina Pacau. And myself's been on there a few times this week as well. It's been very good, Emma. And Sabi makes the first.
Absolutely. Well, 16-year-old Sabu there with a free throw. She's already with 5 points. Well, go for 3, but didn't finish it very well.
Oh, Angela, almost there. Poked out of bounds off the hand of Fiji, but Angela, it might be a final, but she's showing off her tricks with the ball in hand. She's got control of that. Hot cassava. Sometimes it just can feel like a hot cassava, sometimes the ball out there. Juggling it from hand to hand.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Hot cassava,
A hot potato,
potatoes.
for those of you playing at home.
Because you couldn't control it very well out there as
No,
well.
not at all, especially when you've been cooking it. There's Rabai. Bringing it across halfway. Here's kind of Morley. Well, there. Draws the foul again. Proving to be a decisive target at the moment is Matilda Bother. Shots to come here for Bother. Yet to hit free throws in this game. First one no good. You can hear the chance of basket out there. I'm not sure if that's meant to be encouraging or whether that's meant to be off-putting.
Well, it's encouraging. That's the supporters there.
I was wondering about that. I've heard a little bit about the island humour, and everyone's going over the top of Dorbanaba there. Sort of like it sounds like it's meant to be encouraging, but it's just a little bit like...
No, it's encouraging one.
Okay, there we go. Well, that's why you're here. I know you're here to help me determine what the crowd are actually doing. Angela nearly runs into the score bench, apologises. Oh, ran over the advertising there. Oh, look at that. There's Daniel down there just making things nice and tidy. I think he's almost got it. Kona Morley. Guarded by Dorbanaba. One way or the other goes Kona Morley. Here's Talataki for 2. Oh, just does a good shot. Intense opening half of this gold medal match. As Bother. Well, Bother was in the right place at the right time for that shot, Emma.
Well, Matilda with a clean finish there, Chris. What a finish.
She was right.
Just on time, right on time.
Indeed. Beating the buzzer on the shot clock. Zungula is going to come out of this game, and into the game comes hand. No, in fact, it's going to be from Marape. He's going to sit down.
Well, once again, the leads change hands for Fiji. As you can see that, 21-17.
We've got ourselves a tight one here with 1 minute to go in the first half, this final. None the wiser as to seeing who is on top. And but there again, it's just so hard to contain. They're sending doubles to her. She's feeling the pinch at the moment too, but there, as you can see.
Yeah, you can see that. So it's like, oh, am I doing this back again?
Rolls the first one out for the free throw line. So Fiji today, free throw wise, now 4 of 15. So a little better than when they were against the last time. Oh no. 4 of 16 now. 25% from the free throw line. Ungula. What response have PNG got? Been a low-scoring quarter for them. Just the 1 point on the board. It's all belonged to Fiji in the second term. Ungula. Is there some Betty Brilliance? Oh, trying to get it up. Kind of Morley trying to find a way through the forest there. And that's off the foot of Muri. Out of bounds it'll go.
Well, it's a sub there for PNG. Angula going out. Coming in is Kawim.
Ravai. Here to Kona Morley. Pushed off the line slightly. Back here to Karoi. Trying to drive Karoi. Came up off the window short. Back the other way come PNG. Needs some support. Got Dorbanaba. And that's a loose pass there from Dorbanaba. Errant turnover, an errant decision there for PNG there, Emma. So we've got 8.3 seconds on the clock. Can Fiji finish off their good work in this turn? Shot clock to 5, to 4, to 3. Ravai. Can she provide? She can't. And that'll bring us to half-time here. 17 to 22. The term dominated by Fiji, though, holding PNG to their lowest score in a quarter for the tournament. 1 point only for them. And just have a quick look at the overview there. You have a look at Fiji's score in that quarter there, Emma.
Well, you're right about that. Fiji's with 14 and PNG just only 1 in the second quarter. Well, let's throw to highlights and see a few of the highlights throughout the game today for the final.
Well, what a second quarter there from Fiji. They scored 14 points to 1 in the turn. They dominated that second and they unlocked a little bit about what they want to do. And despite the fact that Papua New Guinea have not lost a game in this tournament this week, it's Fiji 22, Papua New Guinea 17. But there is so much more to play out here in the second half, Emma. And we'll be back soon with more action here in the women's final of the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025. It's the gold medal match here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara in the Solomon Islands. We'll see you soon for the second half.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Okay, 1-1. 3 points. Okay, all right, congratulations to the winners. Thank you to the participants and also to our sponsors, Bouncer and Anchor. Stay tuned for the second half between Papua New Guinea and Fiji.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025 women's final between PNG and Fiji. And despite the fact that PNG have been undefeated this week, it is actually Fiji that's in front at the moment at halftime here, 22-17. It's all thanks to TTV Solomon Broadcasting. Of course, you can watch it on the TTV Plus app for Android and iOS, Pacifica TV, and of course on YouTube on the FIBA basketball channel, broadcasting globally all the way around the world, including to Australia, where I'm from, Emma. Emma Kamazi back with me here in commentary this afternoon. What a very interesting first half we saw there from Fiji particularly.
Well, you're right about that. What a battle it's been so far for these two teams, as we see Fiji already with 22 and PNG with 17. Well, let's see, coming back again for the second half, what will happen for both teams.
So trying to identify where exactly Fiji got on top of this PNG team in that term, and it's just been, well, the numbers are pretty even overall. But I've got a feeling it's got to do with their ball security a little bit as well. I've just had a look at the turnover count for Fiji. Now, we know the turnover count can be quite high, but they've only had 11 turnovers in a half, whereas PNG have had 21 turnovers. They've had only in assists, the 5 assists in their game. We know they're strong in being able to move the ball around, particularly PNG. They're down in assists, so that means they're not hitting their targets on their passes at the moment.
Well, you're talking about turnovers. For blocks, you can see that PNG with the 2 blocks, but also come to steal. They have a square in the steal there, 7-7.
It's really good. They are actually making it happen. As we are back here for the second half. Underway here through Fiji with possession. See if they can continue on their work from the second term. Kind of Morley has got Koroi available in the corner. Kind of Morley has fancied that 3-point shot this afternoon. Has backed herself in, trying to shoot at Koroi. Now to Tuisue, and Tuisue. The opening basket of the second half here, Emma. Taken here by FIBA. Back to Dorba Naba. Muri. Out here to Angula. Angula for 3. Comes up just short. And Wong did a good job getting it off the leg there of Tuisue. PNG will win possession back here, Emma.
Well, you're right about that. You can see that. Opening positioning them for them. Well, oops.
Really run over. Oh.
I'm a bit worried.
Koroi with it again. Trying to get around. Normanaba. Back to Liebrick. Back to Rabai in the corner. Great rebound there by Liebrick again. Been very important in this game on the rebounds. And guess who it is again? Tuisue. Well, there you go. Perhaps it's the captain's turn to step up and to make things happen for Fiji. Of course, going for their second.
She just pull it back again, Trees. Which is back in the third quarter, but you can see now that Fiji's added more points on this one.
Fiji, of course, going for back-to-back Melanesian Cup gold medals. Won the last one, PNG won the first one, as we said in the opener. Kind of Morley. Up top here for Rabai. Screen there from Tuisue. Back to Koroi. And we've got a foul on the floor here. And baseline ball here, and just have a look. Yep, it's a push there from Moody. You were correct on that one, Emma. Feed inside here, Tuisue. Back out here to Rabai. Here's Moana. Not quite there for Liebrick. Back here to Wong. One drive around a couple. Rabai was there. Oh, blocked there by Moana Liebrich. You're welcome there. What can I say, Emma?
What a block there. You can see that, Trees.
There's Muri. Now got here to Dorbanaba. Liebrich again. Rabai. Finds Moana Liebrich driving and returning the favour the other way of PNG. I think that was Asiba who saw it well there. Angula getting around a couple. Here comes the Rabai. Got Muri ahead of her. Running the lane there is Karoi. And Muri read it beautifully. Can't get past the crafty veteran there. Angula driving. Can't make the finish. Kind of Morley pushed over there. And opportunities there for PNG to score, Emma. They weren't able to capitalise on it.
Absolutely. Well, you can see there's a good one there that Ravai just did.
Yeah, good rebound there from Estelle Kind-of-Morley. How good was those hands for Muri, though? She was 1 on 3 there. She was gone, and she beat them all on her own. Talataki trying to hustle way through. Lost the ball out of bounds. Good pressure from Wong. Got to be careful when taking on Wong if you're Talataki. Here's Dorbanaba. Driving on the right hand. Roy. Back here to Wong. Now to Dorbanaba. Muri. Trying to feed it inside to Asiba. Got a foul on the floor here. Bouncing on the there again. Trying to establish position. PNG will get possession here, Emma. What an atmosphere it is in here at the moment, Emma.
You're right, Chris. You can hear the crowds, well, the very the supporters are here, very crazy now, supporting this boat team.
Kind-of-Morley regathers, but there, she's tripled, she's doubled, and she's fouled. Wants to be waved away there for Talataki. Fouls on Jackie Asiba. You can see right here, right there, grab the arm. That's a foul. And ball will be taken in from the sideline by Fiji as substitutions here as Rabai comes back in for Talataki. So Sola Karoi has really tightened his rotations. Not many players coming in and out at different times. Muri again for PNG. One way or the other. Right hand to left hand. Drives and draws the foul. Clever work there for Marco Muri. She went to the free throw line. Clever work there from the veteran.
Absolutely, Tris. Well, you can see that C just drive through with it, but just a little bit need to just push it up a bit for that one.
6:24 to go in the third term. Gold medal on the line. Fiji looking to defend their medal from 2022. And PNG looking for their second ever, winning the first one back in 2017. Makes both free throws there, does Muri. And cuts the margin back to 7. 19 to 26 here. Kind-of-Morley, here to Tuisue, nearly over her head, guarded by Muri. Tuisue had a great start to this term. Karoi, out to Rabai, out to Karoi. And Karoi, not quite. Back out the door, here comes Muri against, and it's going to be a pushing foul, but it's going to be an offensive foul on Marco Muri. Great defensive position there from the Fiji player. It was Tuisue. It was indeed. Look at that positioning, perfect positioning. That's what we call 12 o'clock there, Emma. You think of a clock, hands straight up in the air, both hands.
Well, we can see that. 12 o'clock.
Rabai into Vadair. She's quadrupled there. Vadair. They had to put 4 on her. Ongolo back the other way now. Trying to get around to Isue. Feed inside here to Tongia. Tongia trying to find a way through. And manages to draw the foul. The foul's on there again, and I reckon that'll be a few fouls on her now. Let's have a look at the bench in front of us here. How many fouls on there? That'll be 3 now on her.
That's a 3 foul. Well, let's see the points for Tongia.
Tongia has had a very good week. Started particularly well. 14 and 15 in her first 2 games for Tongia. Just 17 years of age. A future player for this PNG team, Emma.
Yeah, you're right about that. See, he's brilliant during the few games.
As that one comes off the knee and out of bounds of Fiji. Morley with a bit of a perplexed look on her face. I was wondering how that happens. I think it's more about Tongia and Sabu. Well, look at this. Fiji are now in a full court man-to-man press here. So every player now has someone on her. Morley's got Angula, and there's a turnover. That's excellent work from Fiji in the full court press there. Sabu was just a little keen to get into that full court press, which is why Taylor Foker just said settle down.
Settle down, easy. She just said.
Easy to increase the intensity, isn't it? When you're playing a man-on-man. Rabai now. Poked away there by Kalua. Rabai driving away through Liebrek. Got it! From outside. It was shiny there. From beyond.
What a corner shot there. Cruz.
Foot on the line, so just the 2. That one bounces out of bounds. Timeout going the way of Fiji. Well, how about that? And all of a sudden, in fact, it has been given as 3. Scoreboard says 3. It's been given as a 3, so it was. Well, we wondered today how far Moana would go in her play, and she's done fantastic today in her numbers. She has had a terrific game, has Moana Liebrek.
Well, you're right about that, Trees. She is absolutely fantastic with her performance today. With the 5 points already, you can see that. And also she has 7 rebounds there.
And the 2 steals as well. 16 minutes of action for Moana Liebrek.
She's picking up back again, the team Fiji on the line.
Well, she was here in 2022. Played limited minutes as a younger player then. So she's 22 years of age, the centre for this team, and she's done the play like that. So her and Bavair have been excellent on the rebounds today. The PNG chants go up. And what we know about this PNG team, doesn't matter what the margin is, they could be down by 15, 16, they're in the game.
Well, you're right about that.
You've seen the comebacks, forcing the first overtime. As, there's the 3 there for Ronari Kalroy. There. And the margin out to a game-high 12 now for Fiji. They're on top at the moment. 6 minutes into this term, 4 minutes to go.
Well, what a good job there she did, Trish. Suggesting, I'll go for it. Take the risk on the tree. Wow.
We said for Fiji today, it couldn't be two players that do the heavy lifting. It's been the others. Here's Mole, feeds inside. Oh, blocked there. Tongia came over the top and knocked it away. Kaloroi will come up with it. Kawimba was there. Now finds Sabu. Rabai with it now. Back to Kaloroi. Trying to get around Kalua. Out here, Mole. It almost felt like it was her time. Sabu. Big boards and trying to go to the free throw line. Earned her way to the stripe. Did Makaifa Sabu, the 16-year-old center for this team.
Well, she hustling very well. You can see that Trish, she did the best, but then just couldn't lay it up successfully. But the lead now is on Fiji, 32-20.
It's just a will and effort from her.
Well, the crowd is passing up, Trish.
Sabu makes that. Margin 13. 6 debutants in this Fiji side, Emma, this week. And at the moment, the players getting most of the time on the court at the moment are the most experienced players that have been in this squad for a couple of cups and Pacific Games. Kalua is there as Marape comes back into the game for the team. And what has Michael Henry got, along with Adrian Weeks, for this team of PNG? Tongia now tries to get around Liebrick. Going up. Great rebound there from Liebrick again. He's off and running. Now to Rabai. Beats it again to Karoi. Kalua. Now to James. They're up by 15 here, Fiji. And they've got momentum once again. Looked like PNG was sneaking their way back in. Ravai. Across here to Mole. Intensity's increased here. At the friendship hole in Honiara. There's a foul there from Sabu. More out of frustration there, Emma, I reckon, from Makaifa Sabu. Just apologises there to Ham. Good spirit here, Emma, in this game. It's intense, it's tough, but both teams are still making sure that they're looking after each other out there on the floor.
Yes, that's the spirit of Melanesian sisters.
Muri now. Trying to drive around a couple is Marka Muri for 3. Oh, what a shot there from Marka Muri! 40 years of age. Age no barrier for Muri. She buries it, does Muri, from outside.
Well, what a bucket there she did, Trish. Aiming and just, what a great work.
Smelling here by Tongia. You're right, Emma, it's getting loud in here. PNG supporters, nice pass there from Muri to Ham. Ham got problems, stuck in the middle. She was sandwiched between a few there. Coming through there is Mole. She's fouled. Ham before. Just wedged between two players there. Couldn't find a way out. And a turnover for PNG forced Fiji into transition.
Well, that's a 3 fouls now for this final.
Free throw good for Konamole. Second one no good. Fiji get it back here though. They're in control at the moment. Wonga Erawai gets her own board. Again, Wonga Erawai, not the first time, but I'll go a second time and I'll get it.
Well, yes, you can see that. She just say, never give up. I'll do it back again. What a layup she did.
Well, Fiji have brought a different kind of intensity to this final. Their execution of their game plan has been good so far, but they're only 29 minutes in. They still have another 11 minutes to do this. Talataki hasn't seen a huge amount of time on the floor. Talataki looking for an option. Tui Suwe out to Sabu. Sabu short. Rebound here by Talataki. And that'll be a violation, so we're going the way of PNG.
Well, what a game. Plenty of action here. You can see that the ball is just on the one side of the court.
Answer for everything at the moment. There's Wonga Erawai. That's that basket. Back out to 15. In fact, it's 17 now. Driving Makamuri. Mooring down to the points there. Fans in raptures at the moment. And it's PNG just the 23 points on the board. And we're nearly at three-quarter time here, Emma. That one there for Wonga Erawai was off target, and Matilda Baber and Renandi Karoi come into the game for Estelle Konamole. And great job from Sabu. Played some really handy minutes there. Another turnover here, Wonga Erawai going up and tapped out of bounds off the hand of Kawimba, I think it was there. Before that was Betty Wong. Yet to score in the game, Betty Wong as well. Inside, Matilda there once again. In the right place again. Was Matilda there, Emma?
She is. She always in the right place. She always had the great vision of she must positioning herself in the right place throughout the games.
Well, that situation, Emma, if you are PNG, you've got to make sure that she doesn't get the ball in that spot right there. You've got to make sure that they force the ball outside. They sent double numbers there. That's better, making the extra pass. Wonga Erawai, so good at getting O boards. Manages to win it again. Goes through. Wonga Erawai.
Well, Therese, we're back in the third quarter. So you can see that PNG is already with 6 points and Fiji 20 points there.
Important minutes here from Wonga Erawai. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Here's the thing, Emma, 4 offensive rebounds. She's created extra opportunities for her teams this afternoon. Doesn't make it. 6-21, 22 from the free throw line for Fiji. We talked about it being important, the free throw line, Emma. Second one no good. Tipped away here by Angula. Angula over the top to Gorbanaba. And that'll bring us to three-quarter time, and Fiji, after the week they've had, in the pole position right now. At three-quarter time, they lead by 19 points. But as we've seen this week, PNG were down against New Caledonia. They were down against Fiji. They found a way to make a comeback. This one is not done by any stretch, Emma.
You're absolutely right, Therese. You can see that Fiji is already with 42 and PNG 23. What a comeback for Fiji. So let's see here during the quarters. We have on quarter one, PNG with 16 and Fiji's 18. And on the second quarter, PNG is only with 1 point. Fiji with 14, and we're in the third one now. 6 points there. Fiji is 20, so let's see what will be like for the fourth quarterfinal.
Key players in that term. We talked about Wonga Erawai has played the 8 minutes, 6 points and 4 rebounds, including 4 offensive. And then how good was Moana Librick in that quarter for Fiji? Emma, who needs to lift for PNG at the moment in this game? There's a few that are yet to score of the key players in this game.
Yeah, you're right. You can see that, well, Angula is still no points for this one, but the veteran Muri is picking up very well for the team with 8 points with the help from Jemina James.
As we see PNG on screen, what have they got left? They've surprised a little bit when you least expect it at PNG. They will have possession to start this last quarter. They won in 2017. Fiji won in 2022. They're looking to defend their title. But this one is still very much alive. 10 minutes to go here to decide this, Emma. Both might see each other again in Tahiti, of course, in 2027 at the Pacific Games. But that is the least of their worries right now, is driving in PNG, and we're off and running here in the fourth term. Trying to get around a couple. And it's almost stolen there. Back there for Fiji was Wonga Erawai, and Sampson will take it here for PNG. Trying to get around Wong. Driving through and going up. Sampson goes on her own. A good move there in the end.
Well, she just drove through, but you didn't see any difference from the other opponents.
Now look at PNG go, and Wong all of a sudden, that was quick. Just like that, a 4-0 run. We told you, never write off this PNG team. But Fiji respond back there. Moody now. They'll play aggressively here for 3 for Wong, and that's good. Here she comes. She hasn't scored all game, and in the blink of an eye, she's got 5.
Well, she just pick it back again, pick up back again. They are not back down, as you say today.
Wonga Erawai. Back here to Talataki. Short. Angula comes up with it. Talataki with the foul there. Angula was in perfect position to draw through. Tuisue just encouraging her team to get it together, because this is what PNG do. They really charge hard. Wong now. Hand there from Kainamole. Got control of it, Kainamole. Has she? Sampson picked off the pass there to Talataki. Trying to go around a couple more, Sampson. Feeds it out to Muri. Muri now. Crafty. Controlled the ball well. Wong now for 3 again, off balance. Boards there for Tonia, courtesy of the work of Angula. And Oregon a timeout going the way here of Fiji. Straight away. Well, it took them a while to get rolling. They trailed by 19. And in the first few minutes of this, well, the first minute of this term, all of a sudden, they've reeled off 9 without reply. Well, 9-2, I should say. Emma, this is what PNG do. We've seen it all week.
You're right about that, Chris. PNG usually come back again, pick it up, the rhythm in just like few minutes or the minutes before the timeout, but then we already see that.
So Betty Wong, who this week, number 3 for points in the tournament, was on 0 points at three-quarter time, Emma. And now Wong has 5 points in a very short space of time. She's back in it. So here comes Rabai, toying with the sideline, did well. Moana Librek looking there for Tui Sube. Going to go out of bounds. Emma, it is loud in here. Reminds me of the opening night of play when it was Fiji and the Solomon Islands men.
Well, you can't escape this one.
There's that one over the top, out of bounds. Fiji will get possession here. Back here comes Rovai. Trying to get around Muri as well as Sampson. Managed to get away out of trouble somehow. Koroi, they're really attacking the ball now, PNG. As Angula will foul Tuisue here. This gold medal match has just gone to another level. 12 points the margin as it stands right now. As Normalisa Dorbunaba checks into the game for Sampson. Sampson's done a job nicely there. A couple of important points as well as some effective steals for her. We'll catch up on numbers shortly. Kona Morley. Trying to flick it in here to Koroi. Back to Kona Morley. Kona Morley trying to bank it. Koroi on the O boards. Now Ravai. Got 2 PNG players on her, and she travelled. And you can see what it means to Tongia and also to Betty Wong. She's saying, let's go to her team at the moment, Emma.
Well, you're right about that, Chris. You can see that.
Well, we've seen some environments in basketball this week here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara. It is hot in here at the moment, volume-wise as well. Crowd starting to rise. Final well and truly on the line. Fiji have done everything to stay in front here. Can they weather the storm coming from PNG right now? Tuisue inside. Nice move there and finish there from Kona Morley. And every time they need something, they go to Kona Morley, do Fiji. As Ravai will come down with it again. And there's the finish there. Guess who it is again? Kona Morley. She might just win her team the final this afternoon. Normalisa Dubanaba out here. Angula can't get the shot. Librek comes down with it. Down to Tuisue. Back to Librek. Goes here looking for Ravai. Out to Librek. Just short. Another offensive rebound to Fiji and to Renati Koroi. Those offensive rebounds, it's a lot of them. Now, stats aren't exactly accurate in front of us just at this very minute, but they should update shortly. 23 offensive rebounds plus for Fiji at the moment. That's a lot of second chance opportunities, Emma. Koroi not able to make that free throw. the second. Dominating the second chance points are Fiji, as back the other way comes Angula and can't finish it. Sampson tried to drive. I really thought that Sampson might have had the better look there. He decided to pass it to Angula on that one. Strange decision.
She has a good vision there, but then Angula didn't.
Kind of Morley under pressure. Wong finds the open. Makamori and finishes does Makamori. Standing up in the final once again is Morty.
A clean finish there from Morty.
So steady and so calm under pressure is Morty. Liebrecht, and that one rolls out of bounds. .34-48 here. Stolen back by Fiji. Another steal for them. They've had a few in this game. Tuisue back here to Ravai. All back in transition with Angula. Good pass to Sampson. Couldn't finish it. Possession back here to PNG. Came off kind of Morley. As Moana, Liebrecht comes out, not losing any rebounding power with Ro Wonga Erawai out there. No doubt about that, Emma. Morty now. Oh, and again! It's a delight to watch, isn't it? Marker.
What a three there.
Well, as long as she's out there, PNG aren't going away. Margin 12.
She's back with it again. Wow.
PNG have got the ball. And I think there's a foul call back here. Pushing foul. Possession to PNG. Fiji's second personal foul, or for the second team foul of the term. 4:29 to go here to decide this gold medal. As back here comes Wonga Erawai. Kona Morley. Tuisue. Out here to Rabai. Wonga Erawai. Tuisue. The points count. Let's just see if they do. Points are good. And the foul is on PNG and Tuisue. We'll head to the free throw line for one more here, Emma. And Tuisue, as I said, been important today for Fiji.
Yeah, you're right about that, Tris. She is.
She's the one that had to step up. We called it at the start of this game. Wonga Erawai. PNG look a little tired now. They have pushed hard at Fiji, and Fiji look fresh. Wonga Erawai makes the finish. An impressive performance from the 18-year-old in this game. Really stepping up in this game today. That's been Moana Liebrecht, the 22-year-old, and Ro Wonga Erawai. Those two have been crucial in stepping up, and then it's been Tuisue that's supported Karoi and Kona Morley.
That's right, Tris. You can see they did very well in this final.
Kawataki's out there on the floor now for... And I think we just got a little message from our co-commentator during the week, Cecilina Thakau. She's watching it this afternoon. Just had to leave a little earlier than we hoped, but she's been fantastic this week. She'll be on the edge of her seat now. She could be a fan now, can't she, rather than a co-commentator.
Yeah, she also joined the fans now. But she did great during the week as well.
Well, she'll be the golden voice of basketball for a long time to come, I reckon, in Fiji basketball. There's Kona Mole. There's Tui Sue knocked over there by Makamuri. Now Muri. 14 fouls now on PNG. Next one over the limit in terms of fouls. Let's have a look at that replay, and yeah, you can see there, just Makamuri just kept her feet moving and just edged her way into her opponent there. As here comes Dorbanaba, who had 14 points in 2022 in the final. They're going to need her to score now. Up the other way comes Wanga Erawai. Trying to feed it now, Dorbanaba. Trying to find Angula. What have they got left here, PNG? They trailed by this margin only a couple of games ago. And they found a way home. Can't forget that, Emma. Talataki, and there's a turnover there for Fiji. And a timeout going the way of PNG, and here we go. I think this is the moment right here. 2:54 to go. Is there enough time for PNG to get back into this contest, Emma?
Well, let's see about that. They still have time, despite the score we'll see on the scoreboard, but let's see what the magic will bring for them when they come back again. Well, in the third quarter, we see already Fiji with 20 points and PNG, not Fiji, but PNG with 6 points already.
Just having a look at last time between these two sides. And what I would say, Emma, is that they did trail by a significant margin. Last time they met earlier this week, and PNG came storming back in the last 3 minutes of the game, if you recall.
Yeah.
The Fiji do have possession of the ball. They go to there, and that might have just about finished it. They got everything to go right now, PNG. Taking care of the ball well here. Dorbanaba short, and seems like Fiji have an answer for everything. Talataki just takes off. She takes off Talataki, and then nearly gets it back. Great work there by Angula. Oh, and broke the ankles of Talataki. Well, and all the crowd went crazy. She took on Talataki successfully, and their finishing at the rim has been the issue today for PNG. It's been their shooting percentage. It has deserted them in this final with just the 36 points, Emma. See if we can get the replay of that little move there from Angula. %21% from the field for PNG. It's one of the lowest shooting percentages of the week in a final, Emma. Concerning for PNG right now. They're running out of time to hunt down this Fiji team. It looks like Fiji are on the cusp of going back-to-back. Pulls the trigger for the long three. Talataki comes down with it. Kona Mole, who has been the engine of this Fiji team and gotten it rolling. And Wanga Erawai might have just sealed back-to-back for them.
Well, she did there, see, with a clean finish. Added on the points for her, 6 points.
Well, I said earlier in the week, basketball is a beautiful thing, Emma, because sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen when you turn up to a stadium. You turn up to a game where a team has won every single game throughout the tournament, including the first ever overtime, when they defeated New Caledonia 76-70 PNG. And Fiji have put in a classic, solid performance, but another 3 here for Dorbanaba, and the door ain't close yet.
Ain't close yet, you're right about that. They are not backing down. A quick answer to this one.
16 the margin. A lot has to go right now. If Fiji are smart, they're going to hold on to the ball, and Teletagi's got it. Here for Nakatonga. Kind of Morley deserves to finish it. She's been the instigator from the very start, has kind of Morley. If it weren't for number 11 this week for Fiji, they are not in this final today. She's been outstanding.
She is, she is. She's also the fourth in the family to wear JC.
And here she is, drawing the foul. Estelle has been a step above everyone else this week. It's kind of Morley. As Dorbanaba comes out and James comes in, and I think maybe conceding here now finally are PNG. Well, what it's been for Fiji this afternoon has been their intensity at the defensive end of the floor, hasn't it? And in the final, when you play good defense and you look after the ball yourself, you put yourself in a very good position, Emma. Teltaki with that, about Kamoli with that free throw line. 39 of 56 now to win, and that's been the story of the afternoon for PNG. The story that they'll talk about has just been that inability to put the ball in the hoop, with only 39 points on the board. Their lowest score of the week, unfortunately, PNG. And then there's going to be a lot of disappointed fans in the stands today, Emma. But full credit goes to Fiji for the way they have played this final this afternoon.
You're right about that. They did good. What a game.
They have brought an appropriate level of basketball intensity today. Fiji.
Well, Talataki, as I already mentioned today, she's the fourth in the family to wear the jersey.
And the family will be very proud back home, no doubt.
Yes, they are proud of her.
Fourth member of their family to play for Fiji. Sampson now. Oh, no look pass, looking there for James, who was really good in the first term. And Marape can't get it. Ravai will come down with it and cause a jump ball here. 39 of 56. We're running to the conclusion of the contest. Only 27.6 seconds left now in this game. Sampson comes out and Ham comes in. And into the game comes Sabu for Kaina Morley, who should get a massive round of applause from her players on the bench and the people behind her. They want to finish this off strong, and there's a score there for PNG. Consolation prize is what we call that, Emma, but...
Well, less than a second now, you can see that. PNG tried to pick up back again the rhythm. It's 41-56.
You're right about that. PNG led this game by 8 points at quarter time. As Isabel Peterson makes the free throw. They then ran into Fiji in the second term, 1-14 in the second term, switched the momentum of the game entirely, Emma. That's when Fiji got on top, and they haven't relented from there. They have not let off.
Absolutely, you can see that with the 20 points there. What a momentum shifting for them.
There's 10 seconds left here. Tongia drives and draws the foul. Here from Vide Rabai. This is the free throw, Tongia. Wouldn't be quite the experience for some of these new players for PNG as well. Oh, gets her own rebound almost. Kawimba comes up with it. She'll put the shot in, and that'll do it for Kawim. The Fiji who have the ball and end up with Rabai, Sabu, and Fiji go back to back and take the gold at the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025. They win the final 57 to 44 by 13 points. They stunned the undefeated PNG in this game this afternoon, Emma. What a performance from Fiji.
You're right about that. History repeated back itself again, back in 2022 and again 2025. Third edition, Fiji just did it back again with that.
Congratulations to Fiji. They have won their second gold in the Melanesian Cup. And they put in a performance that we looked through their group phase and we didn't see whether they could do this. But it's one of those things in tournament play, Emma. Sometimes throughout the week you build and you grow. Today they got some real special performances from a couple of key players, but all credit goes to Estelle Kaina-Morley, who was clearly the player of the game today for this team.
Absolutely, you're right about that. They did great, the team Fiji.
Kaina-Morley finished with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and also the 6 steals. But I reckon Moana Liebrich, she had only the 5 points, but she had 9 rebounds and 3 steals. And then what a performance in 13 minutes from Ru Wonga Erawai. Star born there, 5 rebounds to go with 10 points. And we talked about the captain needing an important game, a double-double for her. 10 points and 9 rebounds. The PNG fans will be extremely disappointed with what happened. Take me through PNG's scorers today, please, Emma.
Well, PNG, James there, Jemina James with 6 points, and Lynette did great today with 5 points. She did try to pick up Team PNG with also a rebound of with no rebound there. Well, you can see the 44 total points there, Trees.
You're right about that. Only the one player in double figures for PNG in their 44 points. Emma, let's go to the highlights because Fiji no doubt will have dominated them in the second half. Final score here, Fiji 57, winning by 13 points over Papua New Guinea, holding them to their lowest score of the tournament in the final. But what a performance from Fiji off the back of offensive rebounding, creating second chance opportunities. They had 18 second chance points from 27 offensive rebounds. All those young players really stepped up for Fiji. With the 6 debutants, they were able to come away with a win and a gold medal, their second in the Melanesian Cup in the 3rd edition. Emma?
Well, congratulations to Team Fiji for women's. We're going to witness another game again for the men's final coming up soon. So stay tuned and look out for the next game.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
In and around Honiara, Wanfalahem located here at Poch area where you survey using. If you're transiting or waiting to board, you can use this Wi-Fi zone. Just simply dial *155#, go to option 5, and you choose him a Wi-Fi plans where have fitting budget deal. Him range from $6 to $30. Or you can use the mobile app at Red Hot data plan, and by you looking at the Wi-Fi plans